Now, from the home of the Raiders, since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go from Vegas. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Purple. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And the Raiders are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
36-yard line.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. 3rd down coming up.
Ready? Hey,
He'll look to throw. That's caught by Bowers. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll look to throw yet again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Vegas.
1st down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Shot. Go.
He'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. Passes kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead.
Chargers 0.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now a play fake. Herbert. That's complete. It's Lad McConkey. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Harris. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. Another run here with Harris. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
First down, Chargers.
A run with Harris. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drop for the loss of a yard.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here. Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the football at their own 23.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Harris.
They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On play action, now Herbert. That's complete. It is Trey Harris. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Charger first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On the ground, this is Harris. He looks forward for maybe a yard. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Raiders' 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. On play action now, Herbert. He's got his tight end, Braden Willis. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play, and it's third down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Now Herbert on the bootleg. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
53-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He missed it, and they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
He's going to take a shot down the field. That's hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
And the Raider first down.
They'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. That one is no good. Not even close. He missed it wide to the left, and the score remains right where it's at. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Here's second and 3 to go.
At the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Motion man is Harris. They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And he'll get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Herbert. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And the Chargers first down.
To throw is Herbert. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Harris running right. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll run with Harris. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground. But after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Justin Herbert, touchdown Chargers. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Chargers are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
Chargers 10. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Break. Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big-time play for Vegas. That goes for 58.
First down.
So after the big play to start,
First and goal
now
at the
we have
7-yard
first
line.
and goal. And he's in. Jack Bech. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On play action, it's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Incomplete.
Second and 10.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Oh, man, open downfield is Fulton. And a milestone grab. Not just a first down, but catch number 100 on the year.
First down.
Set to go now on first and 10.
20-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Gain of 9.
2 minutes to go here till halftime.
The Chargers
We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Now it's second and 1.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll look to throw yet again. Forced out wide. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. Genty will score. Touchdown, Raiders.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Mountain. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
A 7-yard pickup.
Second down, they need 3. They'll give it to Harris again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to run for it with Harris. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Chargers, first down. First and 10.
Here's Herbert. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock, catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
17 yards, the gain there. And the Chargers have the first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing again, Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Tight end on the move left. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Trey Harris. Touchdown, L.A. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the left side, into the hands of Betts. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down, they need 7.
Coconut kick.
Back to throw. Caught right side by Thornton. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
48-yard line.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll look to throw again. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Tyler Bass on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
Pass's kick is good. And the Raiders can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
To kick off for the Chargers.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Let's go. Hiking 18.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the lines. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw. He'll find Genty at the backfield. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Come on. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. That's Fulton. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to the air one more time. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go, Jack.
He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready? 60 Bison, 6 Cowboy 80. Ready?
That's caught by Bowers. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
Here's Genty. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Let's go now. Go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
All right, so it's only one drive here in the 2nd half, and they trail pretty big here to start the 3rd. But it seems this defense came out with a little different energy than we saw in the 1st half. Whatever was said in the locker room seemed to have worked. Now it's the offense's chance to see if they can cut into this deficit. You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field, you're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Here's Harris. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
On down at the 21, a gain of 1.
3 and out. 4th down.
The Chargers get set to kick it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 47-yard line.
Come on. Set. Hop.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target.
Incomplete.
And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. It is 3rd and long.
70 Timberwolves.
On play action, he'll set up to throw, and that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Harris. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. It's not going to lose yardage. It's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down. Throwing, Herbert. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. That is a big play for L.A. 52 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st down, Chargers.
A run. Here's Harris. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
4 yards.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Hampton. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's They're going to lose yards on that play, and now it is third and goal. Harris, and he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. That one is good. And the Chargers are back within 2 scores.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready. Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going up top, and that is incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Makes it third.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
A gain of 7.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. We'll try the right side now with Harris. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Roquan Smith beyond the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 4. Perfect. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 4.
Give up the middle to Harris. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. He'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On play action, now Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
25 yards.
A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, L.A.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Chargers.
Set. Ready.
To throw, it's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And he will score. Game on. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for two doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away.
The Raiders take over
Showing off
10.
the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Pack the stick.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
39 yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 20.
Back to throw. Rolling to the left. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
And on Las Vegas, 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
Number 2, Ashton
All right, so anytime
Genty.
you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That is caught, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play action now. It's Herbert. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off from their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Trey Harris, the intended receiver there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Come on.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 59 yards.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Pass now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders are going to extend their lead.
Raiders 47, Chargers 25.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. On play action now, Herbert got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Throwing again, Herbert. Pull the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's 3rd and goal. again. They'll throw with Herbert. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal. Here we go. 1. And that final throw here is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And the Raiders are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one, a win for the Raiders. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18.